Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind near Rambler. Again, it's been a while, but we're back now. And yeah, I haven't actually really explored much about these areas that have now been unlocked to us in the game. I'm assuming, hopefully, there'll be some explanation, but if not, we'll make sure to keep a separate save file available so that if I miss anything on the side, and I can always go back and then do them and record them and then, you know, come back to the main story afterwards. So, you know, that's the sort of arrangement we'll go for now, simply because it's easier for me. I just don't have a lot of time at the moment to really spend exploring games and learning bits and bobs. It's the same with Deltarune. That's kind of hit a bit of a hilt at the moment because I'm stuck on Jevil and I can't beat him at the moment, and I'm making only incremental progress because I haven't got the time to spend hours and hours and hours getting frustrated and grinding away at him until I beat him. It's completely optional, but I really want to do it because of the whole completion principle. I've done it, so I'll start it, so I'll finish it. Toy malarkey. But hey ho, that's a different game. This is this one. So yeah, we need to crack on. Let's check our expedition. Let's just come in.
Look at this.
We got 3 wins, and we got a pirate flag, a bastion crew. I have no idea what they do. And we discovered a treasure, and it's the Orosaurin brothers. A trio of dolls found drifting across the Crystallarian Sea. One represents strength, one beauty, one craftsmanship. I imagine this is a reference to either the game series or something that Bandai Namco have done. Also Bandai Namco have done. I know it's been a while, Neo, but come on, get yourself together. You've eaten a lot of fish lately. Hopefully those omega-3 oils are making your brain work better. Although, spoilers, it turns out omega-3 doesn't do very much, according to latest studies. But anyway, it's a debated topic. We'll leave it for now. We have gained fortune telling. Half-hearted. I don't know what that means or what that does. Will we explore the area again? Yes, we will. So you do that, and let's have a look at this new set of treasures, which aren't really treasures if you think about it. All the things that we've got now, we've got an ancient piece of art, or I say an ancient piece of art, an old piece of art at least, some ancient helmet, weird crystal formations, both here and there, or some sort of, I don't think that is a crystal formation, I think that's some sort of statue or ornament of some kind, some rare costumes or clothing, a bit of tablet, brick wall, ancient prophecy shit, tarot cards. I suppose one could argue they're not, but they could be special stony ones. A jewel necklace and a very, very swanky, sexy goddessy statue-y thing, and a bit of stained glass window. So why would 3 soft toys be considered treasure? I mean, in terms of quality anyway, I mean, you know, one man's junk is another man's treasure, but still.
That's adorable.
Oh well, you know, Thingy thinks it's adorable. Ella, whatever your name is, thinks it's adorable, so I guess it's okay then. What are those dolls supposed to be? No, they are Orosaurin. Never heard of them. Yep, me neither. They are a curious race. Oh, it's bloody... Sorry, I always get this wrong with the old scrolling down thing. They are a curious race that is said to have descended from other otters. Alas, they all vanished from this world long ago. Interesting. Anyway, these dolls are incredibly lifelike. What craftsmanship. Indeed, I've been expecting them to turn and blink at me, and their fur is so delicate and soft to the touch. Wait, do you think that fur is the real thing? Were these actual Orosaurin? Please do not say such dreadful things. So taxidermy maybe then. Oh well. If there's some relevance, we'll accept it and take it. Okay, well, thanks for that, Elenor, and Velvet for your obviously fake interest, or if it is legitimate interest, for putting such a dark turn to things. That is one to expect from her. Let's just grab this if we can, some more chipped copper. We need to start upgrading weapons again soon. I really need to do that. I'm sure when we do some side stuff, we're going to have to, like I said before in the past. What have you got to say, sir? That crew, they're awfully lively, aren't they? Which crew? Our crew? You barely bloody see him, mate. How'd you know? I envy them for being able to laugh like that in times like these. What? The empty boat? I mean, there is crew, admittedly, but you can't see that. I guess you can hear them laughing, maybe. Oh, there's one person standing up there in the rigging, so you can see closely. Okay, fair enough. Don't take it back. You obviously know what you're doing and seeing and observing. That's fine. I'm just being my usual nitpicky, pedantic self that always jumps the gun. Fine, fine.
First mate! You're alright!
He is! And you're slow. Oh god, it's really slowing down. Bloody hell, I know we've had a lot of slowdown lately, but Jesus.
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
I'm sorry for the slowdown, guys. I do apologise. My laptop's like, I can't run these basic animations.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
Thank you, Maggie Lou, for putting it down on things again.
Calm down. I'll explain later.
I think I know what's causing the frame rate issues this time. It's my antivirus program. I forgot to turn it off.
You stay calm too, okay?
And my controller being buttfuckery.
And you've all taken your salatoma?
Yes, sir.
Hey!
And nobody died?
One dude, Johnson, but you know, we didn't
All
like him
still
that much.
kicking.
Apart from Johnson,
Compared
but we
to
don't
your
talk about him.
curse, sir, the sickness was tiny potatoes.
Well, thanks for
All
jinxing
right.
it. Asswipe,
Let's
you
get
probably all
ready to
got cancer
sail
now.
out.
What a
Already done,
jerk.
sir.
His curse has
We're
probably
ready
got to have done
whenever.
something like that. I know there was a bit of a downer myself, but we seem to be starting on a downer anyway, so let's just keep the ball rolling, I guess.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
Yeah, me. I'm worse. Near Rambler, the grumpy negative git who over-complains and analyses every little tiny piece of detail because he's got nothing better to do other than to fail at getting a job. Dial is one thing, but Kuragani too? If he falls, he'll drown. We'll just haul him back in once he has. He looks like he's having a good time with his lungs filling up with water. Aye, even without a face you can tell. Oh my god, does his face get eroded by the sea that quickly? Fuck a duck. That's not cool, guys. You don't make fun of things like that. The salatoma worked. Everyone is shipshape, apart from Jenkins, but we don't talk about him. We won't forget the favour you did us here. Oh, at least you were positive. Right, okay, can I actually go on the boat randomly? No, I can't. Right, so we can now, because there's this icon that we can speak to this dude. So does that mean we can travel anywhere now? The crew is back and meaner than ever. To ye salt we sail. Okay. Right. Oh, so there's a new one, or we can go to the docks. An island floating in the balmy seas of South Gand. The year-round summer weather has given rise to a distinctive local culture. Oh, right. Or a dangerous region quarantined by the Abbey. To those who dare to enter want to beware of slime and sludge. So we can go to the Class 4 Zone Quarantine thing, or we can go to the story. Well, I've been playing the remake of Resident Evil 2 lately, and that's been fuck you pants scary. So, yeah, let's carry on with that theme of quarantine zones, zombie outbreak viruses, scary. Did I mention scary? It's fucking scary. Even though zombies have been done to death, it's still fucking scary. It scares me, okay? You get that now? It scares me. Let's go there. Let's go here. Do you know what? I've been dealing with fucking undead for ages now, and I've still got half a game to go with it. I'm up for it. Let's go. Why not? It's all going to happen anyway, according to Matt Pat. Thank you, Game Theory, you twats. All these depressing things. Oh, the zombie virus is as real as anything. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for realising my fears even more. I know you're doing it for fun and for the sake of science and all that, and your intentions are pure, but... When you're a kinemortophobic like me, I can't speak now because I'm scared. When you're kinemortophobic like me, it just doesn't help to hear shit like that. It really doesn't. Anyway, some weird sounds in the background. I don't know if you can hear them or it could be my end. I gotta say, for a quarantined island supposedly full of evil things, there's not a lot going on here. Just pleasant, I guess. And we've got laughing glasses! You probably shouldn't wear these while listening to someone talk. I wish they wouldn't do that. That actually frightened me. That made me jump a bit. I forgot about that. Any little small sounds frighten me now. That's how bad Resident Evil 2 is in terms of making you scared. It's not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. Absolutely not. In my update video, it isn't bad at all. I never said that. There are some things I don't like about it, though, which I will gripe a little bit here. I'll try and keep plot spoilers away, even though it's pretty much a remake of the original game. But there are a few twists to the story pan out in terms of how the story pans out. Number one, the models of the characters of Leon and Claire are a bit derp. You know, they're a little bit emotionless sometimes, and especially with Claire when she's smiling or trying to show serious face, she looks a little bit like she's, you know, a bit out of it type thing. Secondly, the voice acting is not great. Apparently they've used non-unionised actors, which I think I mentioned in the update, which is fine if they've got talent. But these ones don't really. They're not awful per se, and you could argue that the original Resident Evil 2 game didn't have great voice acting either. It didn't, but it was purposely cheesy. It was B-movie. That was the point. Whereas in this, it's meant to be a bit more serious, and it doesn't quite work. But again, it's not awful. Oh, that's bad. Oh no, that lonesome thing. Oh no, that's very bad. Okay, that makes sense. We'll go and investigate it in a minute. And then thirdly, the biggest gripe I have with the game is during the scenarios when you play as Leon and Claire, In the original game, they used to interact a lot with each other with the walkie-talkies, a bit like the old Die Hard thing. So, you know, Leon would give Claire a walkie-talkie, and then she would... Alright, I'll walk up to this now, I'll carry on talking. Sorry, I'm only stalling for time.
Is
would...
that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons around.
There will be.
Look, there's something spewing out of the middle.
It looks very
I sense
foreboding.
A really malicious force emanating from it.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably what that rumbling
the
noise
vengeful
is.
spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory.
I think it's going to be worse than that.
Thanks for
No, I
that.
think it's going to be worse than that.
Now
Thank
I've
you for your
got
cheesy
goosebumps.
things.
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Oh, knowing me and my anger temperament, oh, absolutely we will. But anyway, yeah, in the old games of Resident Evil 2, they would interact a lot during the stories in both scenarios. So you play the one scenario, then the other scenario of the characters. So even though they weren't with each other, because obviously they were doing their separate stories and you played them separately, they were still able to connect via walkie-talkie. So at least the characters were in touch, they developed, built, you know, got to know one another, worked with each other, that sort of thing. In the new remake, that's kind of all gone out the window. Only Claire and Leon really only meet up twice in the game. And then they completely ignore one another until the end. There's no walkie-talkie talk with them, and I think that's a real shame because it really misses on the character development. I mean, it doesn't matter because it's a reimagining of the remake, the reimagining of the original game. But I miss that banter. It's just not there. Oh well, never mind. Evil forces ahoy! It doesn't look pleasant. All right, let's check. Here you can battle waves of specific types of demon. Oh, select summon demons to call demons to the arena and commence battle. After a certain amount of demons have been defeated, more will appear. The battle is over when all demons have been completely wiped out. Oh, right. If you're defeated in battle, you will return to your original pre-battle stasis. Make sure to prepare yourself thoroughly before stepping up. The first time you clear the challenge, you'll receive a reward, so give it your all. Right. You know what? I might leave this. Because I will come back to it. It's not because I'm scared or anything, but because I think we're going to get our asses kicked. Oh, no, we'll give it a go. Why not?
We can do this.
We'll give it a go. I think we're going to get our asses kicked. I think these guys are going to be like super, super tough. The music seems very dramatic enough to sort of imply that that's going to be the case. I mean, we have been levelling up, but... Alright, they're not too bad at the moment, so we'll keep battling them and see what happens. We should have enough items and stuff to hang tight, but we'll give it a go. The only reason I'm a bit nervous and I didn't really want to do it is because it said, well, you should get prepared, and it's either going to be a long endurance battle, which is fair enough, in which case I don't really want to spend the video doing that, or we're literally just going to get our asses handed to us and we need to like level up and grind and get the right equipment and all that stuff, you know, to actually get things sorted, you know, and that's just what I'm a little bit worried about. But it's currently starting pretty slow at the moment, but obviously to trick us into a false sense of security. Oh god, there's squid things! Get killed very easily though, not that I'm complaining. Oh god, okay, these look a bit tougher, these squids with shells on. Yeah, okay. I'm not too worried. I apologise for the slowdown there. Like I said, I forgot to turn off the bloody antivirus. I'm sorry about this. Me being a bit thick. Thunder Blitz. I've got to really conserve my SP points, so I'm not going to go nuts like I usually do. I'm going to be a little bit conservative. Oh god, this is painfully slow. Oh, I might have to stop the video and fix this in a bit. I will try in a bit if I can. I'm sorry, it's usually slow anyway. Obviously my laptop is ancient as dog shit now. It struggles to get anything working on it, at least up to date. But yeah, worst case scenario, I will stop and sort it out. But anyway, ooh, they're doing all right at the moment though, slowly but surely. Enemies haven't been too problematic. There's probably like, you know, as the waves progress, you probably get to do like multiple waves. Like we're just in the middle of wave 1, and then they level up as you go on and on and on. So that's probably it. I don't know. Or maybe it is like a big endurance thing, a bit like in Onimusha, which I've been playing recently on the Switch. There's like a bit you can do to get one of the best swords in the game, or the best sword in the game. It's completely optional, yet you have to go through 20 floors of ever powerful demons. And then when you get to the bottom of it, it's all sorted, you know. You get your But you don't actually get your sword straight away. You get like a thing which you have to use at the end of the game. But yeah. Oh god, what the fucking hell is that? Is that you, dude? Well, I don't think they're destructive. I don't like the look of them though, but whatever's. There's some more over here. Okay, these guys need a little bit more punishment. Very nearly missed that. Very, very easily stuns these. It must be to do with our stat buffs over the course of the game. I have no idea. But yes, sorry for the painful slow thing. But yeah, as I was saying, like with Resident Evil 2 Remake, well, we're grinding through this for now since we seem to be doing okay for the moment. Yeah, that's the only sad thing about the Resident Evil 2 remakes. It really cut down on the character developments a little bit between Claire and Leon. They don't really interact with one another as much in the scenarios. They still interact with the sub-characters they're meant to interact with, like Claire and Sherry and Leon and Ada and all that stuff. But that's okay. But yeah, they just don't interact with each other as much until the very end, and you kind of just think, you know, I used to like the original game where they used to interact with walkie-talkie. And also Claire was a lot more stronger in the original game. She was actually quite dominant out of the two. They used to make a joke out of it, in that Leon was like, everyone's supposed to be listening to Leon because he's like the copper, or the one with authority. And yet, it's pointless, because, but nobody does listen to him because Claire's taken charge of the situation since she looks after Sherry. And Ada Wong, who's Leon's sort of a person, who's a strong woman who can defend herself, who's working with a mercenary group to get the virus samples, but nobody listens to Leon, you see, and that's the joke. He keeps commenting on it. Why doesn't nobody listen to me? And it's really funny. And the girl characters are actually quite strong. They're not pussies or damsels in distress. They're treated quite maturely and fairly, at least I think so anyway. Whereas in this, they're still strong. Ada's still, you know, pretty powerful and badass and handles herself well. But yeah, it's like a separate thing. I liked it when they were bouncing off one another. But hey ho, that's just me.
It's a whimsical wonderland over here.
That was quite easy. I had not much to worry about. So we got weathered bag, resistant shoes, amber bag. Nothing really, anything major. Might have got some cool things there. Well-worn bag. Alright, so we've got something new for him then. We've got some new shoes. Oh, we get a Jupiter stash. Okay, we've got a couple of new things there. So that's not bad. And the Virtuoso is Ventile. Allows you to perform different arts by pressing attack or guarding. Okay.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime stories.
Not to mention why the Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
Well, they
We
needn't
shouldn't
bother.
let
That
our
was really
guard
easy.
down. But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Indeed. Most everything we fought here seems to follow a pattern. This is a good place for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another island like this one, we should probably come prepared for the kinds of enemies we'll face.
Right, so does that mean we can do it again? Okay, let's just do it again. He can battle waves of spiritual students. Commence battle. So, I guess we just. So, if we've got the star, does that mean we've done it then? I'll leave it for now then. You can let me know in the comment section if you are watching still and wish to comment. You can let me know more about this. Can we keep battling these and get more stars, or is it cleared and we just go to the next one when we come along it? Because if we do, that's great. We've done a bit then. If not, then I'll come back and do some more and we'll record it. Whatever. Basically, comment on whether I can keep doing that and get some more stuff. As in, you know, you have to keep doing it till a certain thing happens. Not for the main part of the story, but for the extra thing. Or we've done the extra thing and that's now done, ticked off, and we can go to the next extra thing. That's what I'm trying to say. In the meantime, though, we have got resistant boots. So who's mastered all their boots? Everyone's mastered their boots apart from Maggie Lou. So I'm going to really focus on you, Velvet, but I think you can't wear those boots, can you? No. Okay, can you wear the boots? Yes, you can. We've got several of them. Oh, that's alright then. So, can you wear the resistance boots? You can't wear the resistance boots. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, you can. Oh, does that mean... Oh, well, hang on. Maybe she can wear them and I just missed them. No, she can't. Okay. Probably because the ladies wear slightly different things, I guess. I don't know. Alright, you can have yours on then. That's fine. Right, and then you've got... It's a satchel, isn't it? So... Jupiter satchel. Okay, you can have that then. I think that's everything really, isn't it? For now. If I've missed anything, let me know, because my concentration levels are not what they used to be. Okay, well, we've done that extra thing then. That seemed to have worked, and that wasn't that difficult at all. So I imagine they will definitely get harder and harder and harder, but we've done it. Oh, no, it seems to have been... Oh, no, that's probably because we're there. Okay, well, let's go to the Yeasel dogs then. Uh-oh. Oh! Cutscene, I see. Let's get back to where we were supposed to go.
It's too bad that wasn't the real Ifreed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Silver lining with every cloud.
Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
Oh, well, next time they
What
get a
about Elenor?
life-threatening disease, they
She
can just
took it
die.
too, and her face went all wah.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her.
Oh,
aren't you, Velvet?
right, yeah.
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's ripen?
Mogulu! Quit giving Laphicet confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see.
Okay, that was odd.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world.
Well, it does bring order, just
Everything
not
the
necessarily
Abbey
peaceful.
does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorius do, it ought to be rooted in that mission.
It kind of is. They just do it in a way that you probably
And yet-
aren't happy with.
Something just doesn't feel right here.
Oh, what gave that away?
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Did
Something
Artorius just said that now?
Whoa, easy there. Just asking.
Sorry, I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Did Artorius just say that
No.
now? That was somebody
Just
said
heard
that,
about
right?
your
I wasn't just
size
imagining
and
that.
Wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah, tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
I'm a masochist.
Hey,
What?
are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them.
Well, we already
10
know
years
that.
ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Yeah, generic person
Including
A,
your
generic
family?
villager B,
Yes.
generic
The only
family,
family I had at that point was my mother.
generic single
And
parent,
in all the chaos, she...
generically died.
All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me.
Well, that's something. It's nice of her to do that while she was dying.
I
She's
didn't
good,
want
Mum.
anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons.
And fulfill my generic prophecy of genericness.
So you can keep your pity.
First stuff
Gotcha.
you then.
I will then.
Yeah, I will then. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, generic backstory means generic personality means blah de blah de blah. We've seen and heard it all before 1,000 times. But this one had a hand mirror given to her, so that was original. I think. Or at least not as generic as others. In my experience. Velvet, we've got to do something about them shoes, girl. It's just too
What is
overblown.
that?
It's a penguin!
That's called a penguin.
Oh,
a type
that
of bird
instead!
native to this area.
It's a penguin. It's a scaly penguin. It's a penguin. That's all it is. Penguin my ass.
Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Well, that's great. It's a person who's supposed to care about
What's
saving
it taste
lives
like?
starts talking about killing
You'd eat that
penguins
poor
for
thing?
food.
Savage.
Yeah.
You're one to talk, demon.
Sorry, but out of the two, she's the more badass. Velvet
It was
is.
one of my mother's specialties.
Oh, for God's sake.
All right,
Mother had
enough of the
generic
chit-chat.
cooking abilities to make the best generic thing, the most
Mogulu.
generic ever.
What's this grimoire friend of yours like?
He's a penguin. Bet your money he's a penguin.
Well, how do I put it?
He's a penguin.
Oh.
Penguin.
You know, like that.
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand.
And to buy
Gwen's
time
got
for
a
the lazy
sort of
writers.
restless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Okay, maybe not.
Huh.
I'll take it back.
So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Elenor?
Okay, that was a funny line. I'm not going to lie. That was a funny line.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
I have to say, I do like the
since
way
we
they
got a
treat
You could start by asking
Laphicet
around.
number 2 here. They really do treat him like I imagine
Exactly.
somebody,
Now
a
you're
little kid in that
talking.
position surrounded by people like this, would treat him. I really do. And not in a bad way, just in that sort of teasing him about
What's up,
adulthood and all
kiddo?
that. They just would.
Magilu, you're
And
a
he's very
grown
naive
woman
about it.
yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
But I knew they'd do it. They're not doing it necessarily to wind him up. They just, it's just that's
Good question.
I buy into this, if that makes sense. I buy into their
Simply,
character
a long time
interactions.
Ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Yes, I ate them with my
Come
hand.
Let's question the townsfolk.
Then I can eat them. I'm hungry. So we're now at Yseult, City of the Southern Seas. Well, it's got a nice jingle to it. For a generic place, it's quite nice actually. It's got, look, we're like on a cliff edge going inside. I like it already. This is nice. So that's us going back to the show. We don't want to do that just now. We shall, of course, save the game. I was going to go fix the frame rate of the video, but I can't be bothered. I haven't got a lot of time to record again. I'm having to sort of record during a free moment I have before I have to go off and do another errand. So we will leave it for now. It seems to have stabilised this for now. You found amber fragment, you don't have room for it. That's fine, somebody else can have it. A fellow fisherman told me he saw an octopus eating a whale. That octopus must have been a demon, which means demon blight has spread to the sea. Yeah, oh yeah, the guy used it, didn't he? One of the evil peoples we're fighting. Well, not evil peoples, but the good peoples who do evil things. He summoned it, didn't he? I was like, oh, he can just summon demon blight like that, can he? Oh, is it an artificially created thing then? I don't know. You do mini games, can't be asked. Excuse me, have you heard? Oh, sorry. Excuse me, have you heard of a woman named Grimoire? Grimoire? Can't say I have. Doesn't sound like a Southgand name. You sure she's on this island? Is this your first time in Southgand? You need to protect your skin from the sun. You'll be sorry. Thanks for the warning, punk. Do you feel lucky? No, right. Right, okay, let's go down this... there's a lot of stuff to explore, actually. There was a ladder back here I didn't think I went down. Let's go down this ladder down here. Thank you, game. I appreciate that we are in the town that you said we were in a minute ago. We slowly, with lag, jump down. And there's nothing here. Maybe I already got it because my memory is completely broken. I completely forgot in that short space of time. In fact, I think I did. Embarrassing? Not at all. Except it is. Okay, well, with that lapse in concentration, as always, let's go on down here. A tarnished silver coin. Very nice. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what's this? Obtain tuna! Said to suffocate if it stops swimming. Use some fresh fish pirate platter. Oh yeah, I stopped making those meals, didn't I? Because that game had that mechanic where you can make meals and they give you stat boosts. I completely forgot about them. I was focusing on them and I've forgotten. That's me being clever. Oh! Oh, hold on. Hold on. Have we done everything up here then? Not sure. Oh, actually, I don't even think we can get back up. Can we get back up? No, we cannot. Okay, never mind. I'm sure we can loop back around on the docks. I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. There's very nice music here. I like this. It's like a bit like a beachy, paradisey thing. It's a nice change of pace. I like it. Ooh, red lavender, a herb that increases attack by 3, raising martial and hidden art damage. Nice. So a new type of hurt then. Oops. Well, who are we going to give that to? Buddy! More silver coins. People are just leaving behind, but that's fine. They obviously don't need it. It's not like the silver's precious or anything. Oh no. Dream herring. Mysterious fish enjoys the shallow waters of a certain area using zesty dream herring marinade. Cool. I'll take it. But it's just going for free. Can't imagine it is, but no one's looking. Or nobody cares, because again, they're so prosperous, they just give everything away. In my father's day, Southgate was a paradise where all you needed to do was fish. Kinda looks like it still is, mate. But now we're crushed between demons on one front, Nexus rules on the other. Ah, my generation missed out on the good life. You haven't missed out, it's still bloody good! Look, there's fish left in boxes people are helping themselves to! You absolute spoiled brat! Yes, I agree with you, you might have the demons and the Exodus laws on the other side, and it's causing a bit of a tight squeeze on you, but you still got paradise. Look, you got lovely jingly beach music, bongo stuff, whatever it is. No, what they called? Something drums? Jamaican drums or whatever it is? I have no idea. Sounds very nice. You've got all that. Lovely weather. I imagine it gets a bit windy from time to time. You might have the odd hurricane or two, but overall, it's pretty damn pleasurable if you ask me. And we've got some sake. Free sake just lying around. You can help yourself get pissed for free. Might have to drink a lot of sake to do that, but it's still there. God almighty, spoils. There's free wine! Look at this! It's amazing. I'm looking for a woman named Grimrock. Oh, sorry. I'm looking for a woman named Grimrock. Do you know her? Well, I've been here 29 years, and I still don't have a female acquaintance. That's exactly me! I've been around for 29 years, and I don't have a female acquaintance. That's me! Except I don't have purple hair, and I'm a lot fatter. But that's me! And less handsome as well. But that's still me! Right, sorry I brought it up. It's okay, I happen to do that. When you're depressed, it happens. That's me! I'm in the game! Look at that! I'm in the game! I shouldn't be that happy, really, because I'm sad and pathetic. But still, I'm in the game! At least this guy's more successful than me, because, you know, he's a bit sad and depressed. He hasn't got a woman, he's 29. Fair enough. But he's got cooler hair, he's fitter, and he only has to come out here and go, oh, isn't life amazing? Because it is. Fucking hell, mate. Pull your fucking pants up. Metaphorically, not literally, because, of course, you don't need to pull your pants up. You're fitter than me. That's me! Anyway, I'll stop doing that. More free sake. Ooh, mark person. Excellent work out there. You're here for your reward, right? Oh, yes! For defeating the frenzied wolf. Forgot all about that. You're all eager beavers, aren't you? Well, I've got just the thing for you. Alright, what have we got then? Oh, we've killed them all. Wait, we've done it. We've killed them all. Is that all of them gone then? Have we done them all? I guess we have. There must be some more unlocked later. But yeah, I think there was only 10, wasn't there? Oh. I'm going to assume there's more later, or at least like we've done this bit, and then there'll be some sort of separate quest that's similar to this. But yeah, we've done them all. Look, 1 out of 10. Out of 10. Damn. Well, I've just got the thing for you. Nothing! You've done it all. Ha ha ha. Thank you. Thank you very much. Some folks up north criticise the people of Southgan for eating penguin. I'm Southgan born and raised, but I see where they're coming from. After all, up north they eat rapig. Oh, that's just downright cruel. Yeah, you keep your north-south prejudices to yourself, mate. Not saying they shouldn't exist. I have prejudices of my own, and I'm free to accept them and admit them. So actually, yeah, don't keep them to yourself. Spread them out. Spread the joy of prejudice.
So
why not?
How do you like our island? Nice and laid back, right?
It is. It's lovely.
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
Well, that's to be expected. Cool paintings, by the way.
When the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
Grand.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
Definitely it seems that way.
Soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked
yeah,
up
it's
and
called
worked
trade.
over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
Well, you two debate, but what traditions? You're just lounging around enjoying yourself, drinking free booze. I don't think that's going to go anytime soon, old chum. I think that tradition will be around for a long time to come. When I was younger, I used to be proud of Southgate traditions. Maybe I'm just grumbling like a typical old fogey. You are, but you have every right and you're entitled to, sir. Keep at it. When I was younger, I used to be proud of Southgate traditions. Maybe I'm just grumbling like a typical old fogey. Yes, you are, but again, you have every right to. Oh, no, wait, different person. No, I don't want to speak to you. God, I don't want to speak to the lady. Oh, the culture here is rough, but that's not the only thing that makes this place dangerous. There aren't many exorcists around. I feel safe in the city where the Abbey has a stronger presence. No, trust me, you wouldn't, because we'll be there to fuck shit up later. There's some nice paintings. Is that reference to this game? Or is this a reference to something else? I don't know, but they're really cool. I like them. Attention to detail, yo. Cool. Right, so is there anything to do here? Is there like a bar to relax in, or what? A feldspar fragment, a basic enhancement material obtained by breaking down equipment. Cool. I'll take it. It's free. Let's cat souls where we can. Oh, still more stuff to climb. Okay, climb we shall. Ooh, chest. Silky paper. These pages may feel like silk to the touch, but actually they're not. They're actually polymers made from animal composites. Sorry, that was pretty cruel. Right, equipment then. You've mastered that, so you can have the silky paper. Go. Lovely. Well, that's something to have. Well, it's a good job we did climb all the way up here then. Good times. I thought this was a bar, but obviously not. Well, no, it might still be. I don't think it is. I think it's just a place to interact with. Oh, that's fine. Hello, fellow exorcists. We are not demons, as you can tell. Right. Got a free tomato. That's great. I like tomatoes. Those are good. Right. What else have we got down here? Another free treasure chest. Well, don't mind if I do. Poison board. Greatly reduce checking offensive poison. That might not be a bad thing. Anybody finish their wards? You haven't. You have. You have that. Good times. Yeah, I think that might be a common theme here. I don't know if we have actually been poisoned or not. I think we have a couple of times. I can't really remember, but either way, I don't want to be poisoned in the future. Let's just say that. Pardon me. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. We're looking for a woman named Grimoire. Do you know her? I'm afraid I don't. Oh, but I know where to get grimworms. They're limp things, a bit like bloodworms. You can use them as baits, but for my money, a catworm is always the better option. I see. Thank you for the advice. Well, that was a whole lot of useless information. No, it wasn't. I learnt about catworm. Boo to you, Velvet. Boo to you. I could think of something worse, but I can't. Right, so where are we supposed to go then? And that is the question. Because that's all blocked off, is this? Yeah, it is. Somewhere. Oh, I need to get down below. How does one do that? Oh, we didn't go over here, did we? No, because which way did we come from? We came... Oh no, is that where we came from? No, we came from... Oh, that's to go back to the main bit. Okay, let's go back to the other way we were at. Okay, we came from this way, didn't we? Right, let's go this way then. Oh, you're all northerners? Welcome to your salt. Southgate is made up of hundreds of tropical islands. Before each island has its own town and culture, but Demon Blight took most of them from us. Oh, but don't worry, there are lots of exorcists here on the island to keep us safe. I also think the Demon Blights took everything so the developers didn't have to build too many worlds. Saves on money. It's always handy. Okay, never mind. By the way, what world we do have here is quite a nice place. I'll take it. Oh, I'm clicking so much, I apologise. I'm a bit rusty. More tuna, free, thank you. Do you know a woman named Grimoire? She's got a listless aristocratic air about her, like a noble woman in her twilight. I don't know her, sorry, but I'll tell you one thing. A boy your age shouldn't talk like that. Be careful your tongue doesn't get you burned. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not entirely his fault, bless him. Guess we can go in there. Ah, there's some story stuff that way. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's a save point back here as well. Let us grab the save point before my game packs up. Cool. Right. Let's go and have a look in here then. Ah, Tist Iron Church. I have a twin brother that died when I was little. 60 years since he passed, but I still pray that his soul rests peacefully. You have my condolences. Was it an accident? No, it was the 12-year sickness. He heard the voice of the sea and the winds, but I never could. He was always such a pure boy. He never once fornicated or masturbated in his entire life. Thank you for that. I heard noises, sorry. I'm so paranoid. My grandfather told me there was once many Empyreans. I'm always mispronouncing these. I mispronounce so many words in this game. Aimnock, Rule of Water, Musafe, Bear of Flame, Eumacia, Guardian of Earth, Hyanoa, Will of the Wind. That's kind of confusing. What's this Innominat associated with? Oh, he's evil. Don't worry about him. He's a douche. Nobody's really seen him, but when they do, they go mental. Lovely seashell, lovely jubbly. Please bless me with large hauls, safe voyages, a happy home, freedom from disease, financial stability, the winning lottery ticket, and whatever else comes to mind. Thank you. Fair enough, straight to the point.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Don't mind if I do! Get me the whip!
I am. You look so deeply sinful, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Now confess!
Oh, how long have I waited to bare my soul to someone? But I've always lacked the courage. Praise be to the Empyreans who have bestowed upon me this chance today.
Ah, your devotion to the Empyreans is most...
No! It is you who has captured my devotion, my darling. There's no one else I want but you.
What? Me? But my life is in service to the Empyreans.
Hush. I want you to look at me the way I look at you. Hold me, darling. Smother me in your embrace.
I don't...
Those were the kind of lines I read in a romance novel. It wasn't even that exciting a book. I wasted so many hours with that piece of trash. Please forgive me for not putting myself to better use.
Lying to a priest! How could you?
Oh no, I meant to confess my sins, but instead my confession was another sin. Forgive me, Father, I've transgressed once more.
I don't want to forgive you.
That was really funny. Okay, Maggie Lou. Again, very rarely, but I will give you that one. That was hilarious. Brilliant. Well done. A+. 10 out of 10. Gold star.
Come, sinner.
Who? Me?
Oh, we can keep going.
I don't think I've done much that needs repenting.
No, my son. You must be mistaken. For I can tell just from how you dress that a great many sins weigh heavily upon your heart. But it's not too late for you yet. You must confess your sins and repent.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think of anything.
Have you ever wielded violence?
No. All I wield are my swords.
Well, have you hurt anybody with your swords?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant either.
Then what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman, right? You'll have to start speaking more clearly if you want anyone to trust your advice. Get your act together, man.
Yes. I'll reflect upon the error of my ways. Wait, what?
That's brilliant. Oh, we can't do any more. That's a shame. Oh, that's really funny. Perhaps people really are incapable of understanding one another. Do you know what? I'll give you that, priest, as well. That's a good comeback. You're absolutely right. Nobody does, really. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in the mess that we are in today. Not just in the UK, but as a world altogether. And a species. And a lot of other things. Some good does happen, though. I'm not trying to downgrade the good that does happen from understanding one another. But it's usually overshadowed by the bad. I'm sorry. At the cathedral, a man told me he'd lost his little brother to 12-year sickness when they were boys. 12-year sickness? There's no cure for that. Someday you're born with it. Others say it's a curse that falls on those who've seen something inhuman. A curse? Is that really true? Don't worry, it's a very rare condition. Only one in tens of thousands of people will get it. Yeah, I don't need to, help those people who've got it or fund something to try and research a cure or a preventative measure. Nah, fuck that shit. We need to stay here, catch fish, and enjoy the sun. Should be more concerned about Demon Blight. Oh boy. Funnies. Funnies, funnies, funnies. Right, so we can also go down here as well. Interesting. Oh, I've lost my story bit. Oh, story bit's gone. Where's the story bit gone? Oh, story bit. Oh, do we have to go that way to get a story bit? We might have to, actually. I don't mind. We'll manage. Let's have a look over here, because I don't think we've been over here quite so much. Now we can tell because we left some mellow fluid there. We left it because we never actually went there to pick it up in the first place. Yes. Halt! You're a suspicious looking lot. Gonna need to see some identification. If it's a travel permit you want, we've got one. Give that here. Magilou's menagerie, eh? Very well. But I'll warn you that you should be careful how you dress, even if you are entertainers. What, you don't like a dominatrix wit girl with an arm that can eat your brains and your entire self and be absorbed into her entity? Yeah, man, you have no taste. If you didn't have an exorcist with you, I'd have to take you in for questioning. You're entirely correct. I will make sure they understand. Thank you, Elenor. Thank you for giving us a free ride. Even though it's part of your mission. Ooh, souls hidden souls behind a building. A building! Oh, that reminds me of Expedition. I completely ignored that. We got Fluffy Milk and Leek! Nice. Right. We have to keep exploring that area because we haven't discovered anything else yet. That's fine. Really? I've got to go all the way back on myself again because this fat bastard here won't let me get past. God damn it. That's me as well, that is. I take up too much space as well. Trying to chat up women like this person is. God damn it, Neo. There's a time and a place for that. We haven't found it yet, but we will. But the time and the place is not to block dominatrix demon-eating ladies like us, or Velvet, not me particularly, but us as a player character, from doing what they need to do. Got that? You should be chatting her up instead, and then hope that she eats you. That'll solve all your problems. Right, anyway. Maybe you get a chance to read her, but we won't go that far. Okay, found that cat, so that's nice. And when I say eat her, I mean in a sexual way, not as a cannibalistic way, okay? I'm not that disturbing. Oh dear, I hate having to... You have to keep clarifying everything you say. It's annoying these days. Ooh, we've got a soul non-regardless, though. Mind you, if I just spoke clearer, I wouldn't have to do that then, would I? But I don't! I'm rubbish, so I have to. It's part of the job. Hey-ho. War souls! Just floating around. Nobody bats an eyelid. Oh, yeah, they can't see him, can they? Or something. I honestly don't know. Don't know and I don't care. This is pointless doing this, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, thank you, game, for giving me pointless things. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. In a sort of pointless way. Right. There's an item over here. I think we need to get out from under here. I can get confused. More lovely seashells. If they're so lovely, why are they left there? There's probably something else to explore. Oh no. Maybe there is. In fact, I think there is. Alright, alright. We're going to have a look. Yeah, sorry for the slowdown. Tiny silver coin. Fair enough. Oh, someone. Oh! We actually have to speak to him. So, my bad game, my bad. That's me not paying attention. Some more chipped copper coin or whatever's. I'm definitely gonna have to upgrade some shit later. It's only because we keep changing weapons I don't bother. Life bottle, now return it. Let somebody else have it. Right, hello, sir. We need to speak to you apparently.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Native trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Nathan logs and floated all the way to Midgand.
They regretted that decision ever since.
Amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, return with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgan and Southgan, and the Age of Exploration began.
Hooray!
The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgan declared war on Southgand.
Those greedy bastards!
It was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still like to joke about it. They'd say, Age of Exploration, more like Age of Exploitation.
Things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud.
Fair enough.
Seem
Good
like
advice.
These days, but Southgan used to be a place where the laughter would never cease.
Well, I'm laughing at you now, buddy. You've been just doing nothing but fondle that wood and thin air for ages now.
This must have been a really fun place.
I'm sure it was. Why did we have to learn that? Why was that relevant? I don't know. But either way, background, Joe! Demonblight has robbed us this age of smiles. But smile we must if we want to succeed. A smile is a gate that invites the shepherd, and possibly demons as well. But we'll look over that fact. Remember, silver lining. La la la. Right, okay, so done that then. Great, thank you for that, sir. Appreciate it. You carry on fondling the air around that boat, pretending you're working. What do we need to do now? I have no ideas. Hopefully the game will show us the path. Maybe we just need to... maybe we'll just go and explore around. Obviously that's probably the point. I'm sure that on the map we can probably work it out. Because again, the game never... I've said this before, but I wish the game would actually just sort of show you on the map where you need to go. I mean, it does, but only when you reach that area. I wish it just showed you where it was anyway. So it could guide you and navigate you, but... Hey ho, I'm a new spangled old bunch. Luckily though, we seem to have stumbled across where we need to be. It's also a inn, which is good. We shall sleep there and hope for the best. We've got a secret fort hidden beneath the floor over there. Don't tell any grown-ups, alright? Alright, I'll keep the secret of your secret fort secret. Secretly. Well, we'll go and find a way to raid that fort. In the meantime, your salt houses are on stilts so that they stay above the water. At high tide, the town looks like one big raft. So that's the reason. First I couldn't tell if it was clever engineering or just shoddy craftsmanship. Dick. Obviously, oh, spinach. Obviously it's going to be proper engineering. I mean, I'm not saying it was built well, I'll give you that. It might have been built a bit shoddily, like British build things not very well. But they're still good in principle. Like I said, not built well, but still, it's the sound, the idea sound. Anyway. We're looking for a lady called Grimoire. Does the name ring any bells? I'm always mispronouncing that name, I apologise. Huh? I don't know her, and let's face it, your pickup line needs some work. You're going to have to work harder than that if you want to catch my attention. Well, at least I found a woman of some taste. Well, yeah, she's not bad looking, I'll give her credit. She holds herself well, but it's that attitude when they know they're better than you. I fucking hate that. I mean, they are, and they've got every right to be, but I don't want to know. We're used to living freely in Southgan, so the Abbey rules really chafe. But if you think about it another way, it's a good chance to mend bad habits. Right, like how we can't just dive into the sea naked. Now we have to warm up and put up our swimsuits. I mean, God, I love diving into the sea naked, and then all the girls doing the same, and then I'd look at the girls naked in the sea, and I'd think, oh, I want a bit of that. And then all of a sudden a man would dive in there naked and I'd be like, ugh, man, naked, get away from my girls. But then I'd see his penis and I'd be like, oh, what a big penis. And then I realised I was gay and I can't tell my friends or anything like that. I mean, boobs, I like boobs. Yeah, you sort your friendship out there, guys. Dream Herring, thank you very much. And now another cutscene. It's been a bit of talking in this episode, but hey, makes a change.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Great.
Take this seriously or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Yeah, you tell her. Tell her.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat. It's them.
Oh shit. Should we eat them then?
We've already eaten the one eye. The preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Now I'll call you One-Eyed Jack. Arr.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
Go to a tailor's, they'll sort you up.
You need not worry.
Or a shoe shop.
You possess a special strength and quality that others lack.
I want to suck your cock. We're in incestuous pair, you know.
High hopes for your deployment to Palamedes.
No, he doesn't. He's using his bait. He's cleverer than that.
Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
I've tried that in the past with my old job.
Yes.
That never worked.
Try to make you proud, sister.
Oh, God, just get a room, you two.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
No, you can share it with the rest of the group, yo. I know you're a spy and all that, but I know you're slowly turning to the dark side.
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
Love you. Don't forget to write a postcard. I just love your hair.
One more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Thanks for the eavesdrop, yo.
Understood.
It's probably all the plan. I bet they all know this is all a setup. I'll just go!
You must drink the water. Remember to boil it.
Sister.
Wow, you have so much faith in your brother.
I know. I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
I just love taking the piss out of your primitive intelligence. It just makes me so turned on. God's sake. Poor guy, I feel sorry for him slightly
So,
though.
there's a demon in Haria. It sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
That's great, yeah. Well, she's feisty. She's definitely craving his cock.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
Yeah. We did eavesdrop on
None,
your
it's
conversation.
true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
Yeah, but don't forget though, she's the reason why Laphicet is alive and well.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Yeah, demon hazer. Although she's not really a demon, she's a witch. Oh, beat her, Velvet. Get her in a room and whip her. That's what you want to do. Laphicet can watch and he can learn about kinkery.
Elenor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath? Huh?
How did he know?
No.
How did she know? Why do I keep calling you a he?
I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And
I keep peeping through that little hole.
Then isn't it
in the wood.
possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
yes, that I did.
Damn, domination, yo. I'm loving this.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
Oh, no, mate. You
One
got
less
this all
demon,
wrong.
and one less traitor for them to worry about.
While we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
It could be.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
But I'm getting my whip out later. She's like, oh, the slowdown in frame rate is killing me. Right. Unfortunately, my controller's decided to die on me at this current moment in time, and it will not stop flashing on and off. I've got it charged up, but it's just locked out, basically. So I'm going to have to pause the recording just for a brief moment to get it sorted, and then we shall get back into the action for that little bit longer. Oh, are we back? Are we back? No, we're not back. No, controller's being gay. Stop it, controller! Stop vibrating and give me false hope. I shall be back in a bit, and when I do, we'll crack on. So let's get this controller fixed. Hooray! And we've got the controller back. It does this from time to time. I don't know why, but it just locks itself out. It's an Xbox One controller, and I have to end up taking the battery backup out because I've got a rechargeable battery in it to reset the damn thing. Because I press all the buttons on it, hold the sync button and everything, and it just doesn't do anything. The little Xbox logo just keeps flashing intermittently, and then sometimes it flashes quickly, then it flashes again. The right pain in the fucking arse. And then this battery backup doesn't come out of the bloody thing at all. It's like locked in there tight. There must be a specific way it goes in or so. I don't know. Anyway, it's working now, so... Rant over. Controller issues fixed. Let's crack on. We've got Tails coins that we don't really need. Right, so just got to ask more people for more things. And we will do that. And then we can get on with Velvet's kinky stuff later, which will be fun to watch. If it happens. Probably won't, but still. Hello! I need to ask questions before kinky stuff. Oh, no, I don't. There's some speaky thing I've almost
So what's
missed.
it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Body fluids?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Elenor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears.
Definitely
but I
body
can't
fluids.
read her thoughts or her emotions.
sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
Bang her up the arsehole with a dildo.
With her, all right?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magulu. Or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Elenor drawn? How do you sleep?
This is quite intimate, I have to say, joking aside.
But it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
This is definitely innuendo territory, this. I don't think it's intentional, but still.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too, and I think it's kind of prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
Don't do anything.
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
Velvet! Crikey, crikey girl, you are jealous.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel. Not even once.
Yeah, these two in front of us.
Fight with your brother,
oh no, the other two.
I
The one-eyed
did.
guy. Yeah, the one we met earlier.
Sometimes I'd chew
in the
him
cutscene.
out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy
Sad.
dog.
Yeah, exactly what I
Puppies
was
are
going
a
to
lot
say. Yeah.
more obedient.
Oh, the domination.
I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
You are very twisted, Velvet.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Wow,
Generic.
That's perfect.
Only child.
You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Laphicet, sometimes I think, this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet.
I saw the
Malakim are
speed
just
lines.
tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malakim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cat
Two sisters
fight.
struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick. Which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Oh, boom! God, well, that's one way to put him down. Well done, Laphicet. Good call there. Fair play to you. I'm not saying having an older brother is the best thing ever, and I'm not against older sisters or anything. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that was a good get-out-of-jail-free card there.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminuch, the Empyrean of Water. The
But then they
lives
got
of the
tired
people
of
the
his high
Seven
prices.
Isles are inherently tied to the sea.
Well, yeah,
Whether
because,
it was
you know, you're stuck on a cliff at a
gratitude
beach
for
show.
good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminuch.
Well, he seems to have come up trumps. He's done quite well for you then.
Don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey, but one small village deep in Southgand is a special case.
Yeah, their
The village is
illiteracy
called
rate is
Hobbier,
over 100%,
and
so we
even
don't
now
even
they
know how
keep
that
their
happened,
faith
although
in
it could have been down to their
Aminuch.
illiterate
They've
fact
even
details.
quarreled with the Abbey.
I
I'm
fucked up that joke
grateful
there,
that
sorry.
they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Deep, yo. Deep. I can never pronounce that right. And Aminok both offer their blessings to humanity. I just listened to how they were pronounced and I still fuck it up. I want to pray to both to give them my thanks, but that would be a word that I can't remember. It wasn't blasphemy, it was something else. God damn it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Balmy fluid, but we don't need it. Okay, that's fine. Right. So far, all is well here. I hope it stays well, but I've got a horrible feeling that it won't. Damn it! At least we're all stocked up on stuff, which is a good thing, I guess. Right, so obviously wants to go that way for story. So we will. I was going to go to the inn, but we'll do that in a bit. We'll do that before we end the video. You plan to be fishermen when you're older, do you? Nope. I'm going to captain my own ship. Don't be daft. Every fisherman is a captain, even if his ship is a bit small. Oh, I'm trying to overcompensate for something. Oh. Don't worry, I know the feeling. Right. I might have been a bit of an overshare there, but I'm always doing that, so... Actually, no, probably not. Right, grabbing stuff is great. I love this place, by the way. I actually don't really want to leave. I want to end the game here and just retire. It's wonderful. It's a lovely place. Do you know what? Truth be told, in real life, I absolutely hate the sea. Because I hate the smell of it. But I wouldn't mind coming here and retiring here. I know I get used to it, but it's just so beautiful. The water, the cliff, the sun, the palm tree things and all this. It's so nice. As a kid I used to hate it because I used to be all about games and cities, but now that I'm older and fatter and not really that much wiser, gotta be honest, I like this sort of thing. It's quite nice. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe as you get older you tend to think about silly things like nature and stuff like that in a bit more of a positive light. I've no idea. But it is very nice. I think, however, we're going completely the wrong way. Yeah, because what we need to do is up. Oh, no, the guy's there. Can we speak to him? Yes, we can. Oh, right, fair play. Oh, what an odd place to put a character that's important to the story.
What does it mean to become an adult?
Death, sadness, fatness.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood?
It sounds
a yearly
rapey.
Tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past.
Now it's pineapples and
always
plums.
reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case,
well, it's not the right idea.
Whole watermelons.
Whole watermelon. That's gonna hurt.
Watermelons?
Yep.
That's gotta hurt.
Beat me to it.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Ouch.
Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
Fuck!
I mean, they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate.
You mean they die?
Easy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
Well,
There are
test of
ancient
character
traditions
strength,
that
I guess.
say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak as darn kids are.
Yeah, but they weren't having coconuts thrown at them though, because as you said, that's sort of evolved over the years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was about to say.
Watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
No.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so
Sitting
ashamed
down.
of myself for being scared.
No, mate. I think you got a
If you
legitimate
don't want
cause
to
there.
do
I'm not going to take the
ceremony,
piss.
Why not just skip it?
Yeah, I'd take that
I'd love
advice.
to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait.
Velvet, you are so deep and mature. That's why I love you.
Now I can finally become an adult!
Yeah. Okay, your advice may have had the opposite effect, but you've cheered him up.
Carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
I gotta admit, that was a cool exchange. Again, I like the writing in this game. I have to be honest, the people who wrote this game and scripted all of this, they did a really good job. They really have made the interactions between characters believable. I really mean this. The writing in this game has been great. And again, it's nothing original necessarily. It's a lot of it is generic and cliche, but it's written well to the point that it's believable. Gives characters that third dimension we're all looking for. Really adds to the emotion and fleshiness of the game and the universe, and it's fantastic. It's a joy to watch and experience, you know, a bit like watching a soap or a TV series or a film or something, or reading a good book where there's just something about the way the dialogue is spoken or written or portrayed or explanations or descriptions or whatever, you just think, I like this. This rings true to my perception on things, or the way I see things or think about things or whatever. This game really does know how to write a good story, or at least write character interactions. I applaud the writers, well done, and the graphic people and all that. It's a good game so far. I'm really enjoying it. They really know what to do. Well done. Anyway, sorry about that, but I had to stop and applause it because it's really good. Becoming an adult is too much hard work. Yeah, well, yeah, you're definitely an adult now, mate. No, once you realise that. I'm trying to go back to being a child. It's fucking difficult, yeah. Probably impossible, but even so, one can always dream and try. Right, so we've done that then, which is fine. Oh, right, now we're going to go back that way. Okay, well, I am going to have to wrap things up here, ladies and gentlemen, sadly. I apologise, it's been a bit of a talky episode rather than fighting stuff, but to be fair, these videos tend to be one extreme or the other, really, so... makes a change. I like it here. It's cheered me up at well end, considering a few things have been a bit down my ends, but overall, this has actually generally cheered me up. I really like this place. Thank you, game. You've really actually lifted my spirits up, even though you didn't mean to directly. And not because of Velvet's sexiness and kinkiness and dominatrix and maturity and smartness that she usually has. Don't get me wrong, that's all good still, but it's just everything else is all added up. It's all come up rosy. Did you hear about Haria village? Again, it's been said earlier and I don't know how to pronounce it. There's a real nasty demon over there. Even the exorcists aren't able to handle it. Well, we've come into town as demon hunters, stroke demon, stroke exorcists. We'll manage it. Weren't they the ones who disobeyed the abbey and kept worshipping their old gods? Sounds like they got what was coming to them. Bitch! Well, in which case, maybe I'll guide them over here and let them gobble you up instead. Fuck darts. Oh well. Domesticated Pengyong has a docile flavour compared to wild Pengyong. Wild Pengyong has a lot of personality. It's rowdy all the way down. Oh, you would know, would you? Your outfit says it all. She is one with the Pengyong, and the Pengyong is one with her. Hello there, we have cool rooms to relax in. Great, I'll spend 100 gold. No cutscene, sadly. Boo! What comedic cutscenes? I keep being told there are some. I've already seen a handful. Oh well, whatever. Lovely place you got here regardless. I think that'll do for a video for now. What I'll do is I'll do a quick save here and then, yeah, we'll crack on and next time we'll carry on with the story, which is just around the corner. So can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. Yeah, you know, let me know about that demon attack thing we did, the little islands with the, you know, Resident Evil thing speech I was talking about, where we fought those demons. Do I have to go back there and keep fighting them, or like I said, is it just a one-off? We've done it. Tick that box, and obviously they made a reference to there being more islands of a similar nature that we can go to later. Do we just then go visit them and do it the once and that's that? Let me know in the comment section, or I'll just guess and carry on going and see how it goes. But either way, thank you again for watching. Please take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well, and next time, whenever that will be, we'll crack on. So, until then, have a good one.